Okay. I looked at my hair in the mirror and my face, and I was like, oh fuck, I can't be bothered to do makeup today. I'm just like that heavy, depressed, fucking done. So Vince decided to like go all out with even more makeup than just usual, and I fucking love it. Like, it was a really fun experience. I could like suggest what I thought would work. I was like, I think blue, and he was like, I think you're crazy, but did it. But I really like it, and and like the light and the shading. That was me noticing lipstick on my teeth and going and get it off like a puppy. But the shading on the eyes is so fucking amazing and cool. I just went in and Ryan was like, your nose looks like you've been up a chimney, and I was like, I know. It was meant to be like slightly fawn like, so it's like white and pink on the tip, and then shaded around. It gets freckles, little heart freckles. I fucking love this eyeshadow. Holy shit. I don't know if this is good enough lighting for you to like enjoy the transitions between the smooth and the light and the dark and the shape and the subtle little flicks. Oh, I fucking love this. Okay, well, today was like just recover from fucking 7 or 8 trauma at once containing dream, which was productive because it was like, it was new. Like dreaming about how if dangerous and abusive people hadn't been dangerous and abusive, and if people that were dead weren't dead. So it's like kind of weird processing dream. And then just all of today recovering from that, processing the emotions, trying to stay in the body to do that, which is like a bit of a back and forth kind of thing. And then now music and makeup, and really, really nice makeup that I fucking love. Oh my god, I'm so happy with it. I have had one, like, I don't know, like, thought for fun. I was, like, all my efforts today have just been going into stabilizing and recovering. So, like, one just, like, lighthearted, that free sort of thought, not just in the moment, getting to the next moment, okay, sort of, like, regulating and working out what I need and being like, oh, do I need to sit with this grief? Do I need distracting for a break? Like, okay. Which was, anyway, instead of saying like I shouldn't or I can't do that, because I've been trying to change those out, and I've been like, I should make this into a second video. Good damn it. So today has been just recover, recuperate, maybe metabolize, and process and digest the experience of the dreams, I guess. I've felt like, and what that looks like, I think, is I've wanted to cry all day. I've had like the very physical sensations of grief in my chest and tearfulness, and I've managed to stay with it. So it's just been like there for hours. No actual tears yet, because that seems to be like hard work for us to get to. Um, Props if you can cry, well done. That's not an easy coping mechanism to retain or utilize if you've been traumatized. Top tier processing. Very impressive. At the minute, it's just like if I'm lucky, I'll yawn lots and some tears will sort of silently stream down my face. That has not happened yet today. I've just had like stinging in my eyes, and my chest has been really heavy, and like, you know, like the airless. And getting up and moving and doing anything has been fucking hard. God. Speaking has been fucking hard. I've been really appreciative. Like, fuck for my co-host today, or I would not have like done half of these things. I wouldn't be sitting in makeup, and I would be feeling worse, or I'd have more insecurities to battle. But at least thanks to the very talented artwork here on my face, I can be like, that looks cool. I enjoy that, and instead of insert list of insecurities every time I catch my face, because for some reason, like my face distorts if I'm depressed. Like if I'm really, I don't think depressed is the right word. If I'm in a low mood, my face just like physically looks different to me. So if I'm not wearing makeup, I'll get thoughts about how random features of the body look awful to me, even though it's probably literally just what I'm seeing it like. But I do not need that right now, and I am grateful for the makeup and the whole, like, having our face actually be washed and all the self-care. There's a lot of days where I'm just so genuinely, like, so fucking grateful to be a system. I'm trying to think all days. I don't think there's a day where I'm not grateful to be part of a system. Okay. I'm heavy and it is hard to talk again, so hope you're all having a really good day, or I hope you're having the least shit day possible. I hope your processing is smooth and uneventful in a good way, or eventful in a healing way. Okay, I might just film these internal workings, because goddamn. Grief's harder to process on camera, that does make it more difficult. That's okay, we can just do our best. I feel kind of like a, if the sound of a needle scratching on a record could be inside you as an embodied feeling, I feel like that. And like I don't want to do anything that I know could help. Like, journaled half of the dream earlier, and just stopped and was like, no, I need a break, need food, which is valid. Ate some food. I do not want to continue journaling it. I already vlogged about it, so I've got it recorded at least, but I don't want to vlog, I don't want to journal, even though I know that's going to be helpful. I'm really like, away from facing these emotions, like, just keep it, fuck. Just like really needles on a, nails, there we go, on a chalkboard, away from this emotional, like, processing. Generally, I like to respect the resistance and be like, okay, something about that is not the one right now. What else can I do? So I've been like listening to music and eaten and everything to just try and make us feel better, or like not to change our emotion, feel better, but like trying to create a safe like bubble of comfort in my emotions to be able to. We're trying to make the grief comfortable. There we go. While it sits there with us, and while I sit there with it and myself, I'm not trying to make the grief not be there or change into something else. Okay, yes, there. And I don't really know what else else to do to deal with it at this point. Or I kind of do, but I think it's hard to accept. I think it's really hard to acknowledge and really hard to accept that like there was a better thing that could have happened. That because like when something traumatic happens and you've lived it, you're just like that's just what happened. Where I am, I don't know about everyone else, but it's like it's the only reality. It was surviving it that was my focus. So then when like an alternative reality is presented to me, it's really fucking hard to accept, which I think was what this dream was doing, was being like, hey, there were other options here in the sort of cosmos of ways that this could have gone. People could behave, people could interact with you. You know, there are variations, not just the horrific trauma timeline that you know and lived through. And at that point, I'm like, kind of mad, bro. Like, why? Why does that have to exist? I kind of get like pissed off at the concept of the fact that there are other ways it could have gone. Yeah, like these bursts of rage, and it's like it makes me want to avoid or reject it as a concept, but I don't want to. It makes my mind feel like it wants to avoid or reject them as a concept. I would like to move towards being able to see that, because that seems like progression to me, and like if I can understand what was so horribly wrong about some of our traumas and some of our experiences, I can probably grieve them better and process them better, since they're like normalized to me from having lived them. I maybe do need the comparison of like, this is the good version, this is the better version, this is the version that wasn't like horrendously tragic. These things could have happened and didn't. It's like that is a hard one to integrate in. So I think that's why I'm so resistant. It's so weird being like kind of more I don't know what it is, if it's being more present, being less dissociated, but I just know that like I used to be able to coast over whatever I was saying. I could coast past like 6 or 7 traumas with a lol at the end. I still could, but I would be aware that I was like emotionally dissociating what I was saying. And now, after this much healing, it's like I kind of hear what I just said, and I'm like, oh damn, I just made myself sad. Like my emotions catch up after the sentence, and I'm like, it's fucking tragic. Ah, come with the yawn, come with the tears. I want really good makeup, like waterproof makeup is something I really need to invest in. Really solid waterproof wet makeup. Okay, the heavy weight of grief in my chest has gotten even worse. So I think this helped, and I'm gonna just maybe listen to some music and do some art or something. Sounds good.